ಸತೀಶ್ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದು ಇನ್ನೂ 5 ನಿಮಿಷ
Recording in progress.
Yes.
ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಘನ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಮುಖ್ಯ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಾದ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಪ್ರಸನ್ನ ಪಿ ಹೊರಾಡೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಘನ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ಪೀಠಗಳ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಸಹವರ್ತಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು, ಧಾರವಾಡ ಮತ್ತು ಕಲಬುರಗಿ ಗೌರವಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಅವರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಸುತ್ತ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಆದ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಪ್ರಬಲಿಂಗ್ನವರಿಗೆ, ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಪ್ರಭಾವತಿ ಎಂ ಹಿರೇಮಠ್, ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳು, ಕಾನೂನು ಇಲಾಖೆ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರ, ಹಾಗೂ ಸಹಾಯಕ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಜನರಲ್ಗಳಾದ ಶ್ರೀಯುತರಾದ ಶಾಂತಿಭೂಷಣ್, ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ಕಾರಿಕಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸುಧೀರ್ ಸಿಂಗ್ ಅವರು, ರಾಜ್ಯ ವಕೀಲ ಪರಿಷತ್ನ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ವಿನಯ್ ಮಂಗೇಕರ್, ಭಾರತೀಯ ವಕೀಲ ಪರಿಷತ್ನ ಸಹ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ವೈ ಆರ್ ಸದಾಶಿವ, ಎಸ್ ಬಸವರಾಜ್, ಲಾ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ವಕೀಲ ಪರಿಷತ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ವಕೀಲ ಪರಿಷತ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಸದಸ್ಯರು, ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಆದ ಶ್ರೀಯುತರಾದ ಆರ್ ಸುಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ್ಯ, ಕಾಂಚಿನಪ್ಪ, ಪ್ರಸನ್ನ ದೇಶಪಾಂಡೆ, ಅರುಣ್ ಶ್ಯಾಮ್, ವಿಜಯ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾವತಿ ಪಟೋಲ್, ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಅಭಿಯೋಜಕರುಗಳಾದ ಶ್ರೀಯುತರಾದ ಕಿರಣ್ ಜೋಡಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಬಿ ಎಸ್ ಹೆಗಡೆರವರೇ, ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಬಿ ಎನ್ ಸುಜಾತ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ಶ್ರೀ ಎಚ್ ಕೆ ಉಮೇಶ್ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳು, ರಾಜ್ಯ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಂಗ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು, ಸಂಘದ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಅಧೀನ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯಗಳ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶಗಳೇ, ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಲೇಖನಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳೇ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು, ಧಾರವಾಡ ಮತ್ತು ಕಲಬುರಗಿ ವಕೀಲರ ಸಂಘದ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳೇ, ಮಹಿಳಾ ವಕೀಲರ ಒಕ್ಕೂಟದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರೇ, ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಪದ್ಮರಾಜ್ ನೇಮಚಂದ್ರ ದೇಸಾಯಿರವರ ಕುಟುಂಬ ಸದಸ್ಯರುಗಳೇ, ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಹಿರಿಯ ನ್ಯಾಯವಾದಿಗಳೇ ಮತ್ತು ನೆರೆದಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ವೃತ್ತಿ ಬಂಧುಗಳೇ, ಸಹೋದರ ಸಹೋದರಿಯರೇ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ವಕೀಲರ ಪರಿಷತ್ತು ಮತ್ತು ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಸಮಸ್ತ ವಕೀಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಈ ಬೀಳ್ಕೊಡುಗೆ ಸಮಾರಂಭವನ್ನು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಏರ್ಪಡಿಸಿದ್ದು, ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಾದ ಶ್ರೀ ಪದ್ಮರಾಜ್ ನೇಮಚಂದ್ರ ದೇಸಾಯಿರವರು ವೃತ್ತಿ ಜೀವನದಿಂದ ನಿವೃತ್ತಿ ಹೊಂದುವ ಪ್ರಯುಕ್ತವಾಗಿ ವಿದಾಯ ಹೇಳಿ ಶುಭ ಕೋರಲು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆರೆದಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಾದ ಶ್ರೀ ಪದ್ಮರಾಜ್ ನೇಮಚಂದ್ರ ದೇಸಾಯಿರವರು ಧಾರವಾಡ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ನವಲಗುಂದ ಪಟ್ಟಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಸರೋಜಿನಿ ದೇವಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ನೇಮಚಂದ್ರ ದೇಸಾಯಿರವರ ಸುಪುತ್ರರಾಗಿ ದಿನಾಂಕ 21/5/1961 ಜನಿಸಿದರು. ತಮ್ಮ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ತಂದೆಯವರು ಸಹ ನವಲಗುಂದ ಪಟ್ಟಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಸಿದ್ಧ ವಕೀಲರಾಗಿದ್ದಲ್ಲದೆ ತಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಸಮಾಜ ಸೇವೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಡಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದರು. ಅವರು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಅಲ್ಪಸಂಖ್ಯಾತ ನಿಗಮದ ಸದಸ್ಯರಾಗಿ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದು ಸ್ಮರಣೀಯವಾದದ್ದು. ತಾವುಗಳು ವಕೀಲ ವೃತ್ತಿಯ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತರ ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರುವುದು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ವಿಚಾರ. ತಾವು ತಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನು ನವಲಗುಂದ ಪಟ್ಟಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂರೈಸಿ ಬಿಎಸ್ಸಿ ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ಹುಬ್ಬಳ್ಳಿಯ ಪಿಸಿ ಜಾಬಿನ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪಡೆದಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ತದನಂತರ ಕಾನೂನು ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಲಾ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಧಾರವಾಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಡೆದು 1984ನೇ ಇಸ್ವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ವಕೀಲರ ಪರಿಷತ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ವಕೀಲರಾಗಿ ನೋಂದಾಯಿಸುತ್ತೀರಿ. ತಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ, ಸಹೋದರ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಹೋದರಿಯರು ಸಹ ವಕೀಲರಾಗಿದ್ದ ಕಾರಣ ತಾವುಗಳು ಅವರ ಗಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೆದು ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕ್ರಿಮಿನಲ್ ವಿಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮ ವೃತ್ತಿ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿ ಅತ್ಯಲ್ಪ ಅವಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಪುಣ ವಕೀಲರೆಂದು ಗುರುತಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ತಾವುಗಳು 1992ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಂಗ ಇಲಾಖೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ತಮ್ಮ ವೃತ್ತಿ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಆರಂಭಿಸಿ 2002ನೇ ಇಸ್ವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಹಿರಿಯ ಶ್ರೇಣಿ ಪದೋನ್ನತಿ ಹೊಂದಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. 2009ನೇ ಇಸ್ವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಂತ ಪ್ರತಿಭೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಪರಿಶ್ರಮದಿಂದ ತಾವು ಮತ್ತೆ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಪದೋನ್ನತಿ ಹೊಂದಿ ಹಾಸನ ಹಾಗೂ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥಪೂರ್ಣ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ತಾವು ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನ್ಯಾಯಮಂಡಳಿ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿಯೂ ಸಹ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ತಾವುಗಳು ಕುಟುಂಬ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಮತ್ತು ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಇದಲ್ಲದೆ ತಾವು ಸಂಸದೀಯ ವ್ಯವಹಾರಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಶಾಸನಗಳ ಇಲಾಖೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಯಾಗಿಯೂ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಿ ತಾವು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಇಲಾಖೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಾಯಕ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರು, ಉಪನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಂಗ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿರಿಯ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕರಾಗಿಯೂ ಸಹ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ತಾವುಗಳು ಧಾರವಾಡ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ಪೀಠದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರಾರ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಈ ಘನ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ಜುಡಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ವಿಜಿಲೆನ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಲೇಖನಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಿ ಸಮರ್ಪಕವಾಗಿ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಿ ಕೀರ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ತಾವುಗಳು ವಿವಿಧ ಸ್ಥಳಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಧಾನ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಸಮರ್ಪಕವಾದ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಈ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸೇವೆಗಳಿಗೂ ಕಳಸವಿಟ್ಟಂತೆ ದಿನಾಂಕ 4/5/2020ರಂದು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಾಗಿ ನೇಮಕ ಮಾಡಲಾಯಿತು. ತದನಂತರ ತಾವುಗಳು ದಿನಾಂಕ 25/9/2021ರಂದು ಈ ಘನ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ಕಾಯಂ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ನೇಮಕಗೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ತಾವು ಅನೇಕ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗಳ ಆಡಳಿತಾತ್ಮಕ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಿದ್ದು ಸದ್ಯ ಯಾದಗಿರಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಆಡಳಿತಾತ್ಮಕ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿಯೂ ಸಹ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುತ್ತೀರಾ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಪದ್ಮರಾಜ್ ನೇಮಚಂದ್ರ ದೇಸಾಯಿ ರವರೇ, ತಾವುಗಳು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಂಗ ಸೇವೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಹಲವಾರು ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಪ್ರಾಮಾಣಿಕತೆ, ನ್ಯಾಯನಿಷ್ಠುರತೆ, ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಕಳಕಳಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂವಿಧಾನದ ಆಶಯಗಳನ್ನು ಹಾಗೂ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಂಗದ ಹಿರಿಮೆಯನ್ನು ತಮ್ಮ ವೃತ್ತಿ ಜೀವನದ ಉದ್ದಕ್ಕೂ ಕಾಪಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವುದು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಶ್ಲಾಘನೀಯ ಮತ್ತು ತಮ್ಮ ಹಲವಾರು ತೀರ್ಪುಗಳು ವರದಿಗೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತವೆ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ತಾವು ತೋರಿಸಿದ ಸನ್ಮಾರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯಬೇಕಾದದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸೂಕ್ತವೆಂದು ನಾನು ಭಾವಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಇಂದು ತಾವು ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಿವೃತ್ತಿ ಹೊಂದುವುದು ಕೇವಲ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಂಗ ಸೇವೆಗೆ ಸೀಮಿತವಾದದ್ದು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಶೀಲತೆ, ಮಾನವೀಯ ಗುಣಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ತಮ್ಮ ಅಪರಿಮಿತ ಆತ್ಮವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ತಮಗೆ ನಿವೃತ್ತಿಯ ನಂತರವೂ ಸಹ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಹಾಗೂ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಮಹತ್ವಪೂರ್ಣ ಅವಕಾಶ ಗಳಿಸಲು ನಾಂದಿಯಾಗುತ್ತದೆ ಎಂಬುದು ನನ್ನ ಭಾವನೆ. ಈ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾವು ಈ ನಾಡಿನ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುವ ಅವಕಾಶಗಳನ್ನು ಆ ದೇವರು ದಯಪಾಲಿಸಲಿ ಎಂದು ಹಾರೈಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ತಮ್ಮದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮತ್ತು ಚೊಕ್ಕ ಕುಟುಂಬ. ತಮ್ಮ ಸಹಧರ್ಮಿಣಿಯವರಾದ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಅನುಪಮಾ ದೇಸಾಯಿರವರು ಉತ್ತಮ ಗೃಹಿಣಿಯಾಗಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ ಹಾಗೂ ತಮ್ಮ ಮಗಳು ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಪ್ರಿಯಾಂಕರವರು ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ TCS ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಹಾಗೂ ತಮ್ಮ ಸುಪುತ್ರರಾದ ಶ್ರೀ ಸಿದ್ಧಾರ್ಥ್ ದೇಸಾಯಿ ರವರು ವಕೀಲರಾಗಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ವೃತ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೈಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ರಾಜ್ಯ ವಕೀಲ ಪರಿಷತ್ನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷನಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಈ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸಮಸ್ತ ವಕೀಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಸಹೃದಯ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಾದ ತಮಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ತಮ್ಮ ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸದಸ್ಯರಿಗೂ ದೇವರು ಆಯುಷ್ಯ ಆರೋಗ್ಯವನ್ನು ನೀಡಲಿ ಎಂದು ಮನಸ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥಿಸುವೆ. ತಮ್ಮ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನ ನಮಗೆ ಸದಾ ಕಾಲ ಲಭಿಸಲಿ ಅಂತ ಆಶಿಸುತ್ತಾ ತಮ್ಮನ್ನು ತುಂಬು ಹೃದಯದಿಂದ ಬೇಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್.
Esteemed brother Justice P.N. Desai, esteemed sister and brother judges, family members of Justice P.N. Desai, Shri Prabhuling Navargi, Learned Advocate General, Additional Advocates General, State Public Prosecutors, and other government advocates, Shri Shanti Bhushan H, Deputy Solicitor General of India and other central government advocates, Shri Vishala Raghu, Chairman, Karnataka State Bar Council and other members of the State Bar Council, Shri Vivek Subbareddy, President, Shri T.G. Ravi, General Secretary, and other office bearers of the Advocates Association, Bengaluru, Srimati Prabha Murthy, President, Srimati J. Hamsa, Secretary, and other office bearers of the Indian Federation of Women Lawyers, Karnataka State, Learned Registrar General, Registrars, other officers of the Registry of High Court, Learned Judicial Officers, Learned Senior Advocates, and other learned members of the bar, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we are assembled here to bid a warm and affectionate farewell to my esteemed brother, Justice Padmaraj Nemachandra Desai, who is laying down the office as a judge of this court on attaining the age of superannuation. Brother Justice Desai was born on 21st May 61 in Navalgund Taluk, Dharwad district, to late Srimati Sarojini Devi and late Shri Nemachandra Desai. His father was a leading advocate at Navalgund, a social worker, and a former member of the Karnataka State Minority Commission. Brother Desai did his early education at Navalgund and secured bachelor's degree in science from PC Jain Jabin Science College, Hubli, and obtained law degree from the University Law College, Dharwad. He was enrolled as an advocate in the Karnataka State Bar Council in the year 1984 and practiced with his father both on civil and criminal side at Navalgund and Dharwad courts. The family of Justice Desai is a lawyer's family, as his father, brother, sister, and son all are the lawyers. In the year 1992, Justice Desai was appointed as Munsif and JMFC and served in that capacity at Turkere and Sedam. He also worked at Sedam, where pilot project was in force. In the year 2002, he was promoted as Civil Judge Senior Division. He served as Principal Senior Civil Judge and Chief Judicial Magistrate at Hassan and also as Registrar City Civil Court, Bengaluru. Justice Desai was promoted as District Judge and served as Additional Civil and Sessions Judge, Bengaluru, Presiding Officer of Additional Industrial Tribunal, Bengaluru, Judge, Family Court, Mangalore, Additional District and Session Judge, Mangalore, Principal District and Session Judge, Chikmagaluru District, and Principal Judge, Family Court, Bangalore. On the administrative side, Brother Justice Desai served as Deputy Director and also as a senior faculty member of Karnataka Judicial Academy, Bangalore. He also served as Secretary to the Honorable Chief Justice, Additional Registrar General at Dharwad Bench, Registrar Judicial and Registrar Vigilance of the High Court of Karnataka, Bangalore. He was the President of Karnataka State Judicial Officers Association during 2016-2017 and has successfully conducted the 18th state level judicial officers biennial conference held in December 2016 at Jnana Jyoti Auditorium, Bengaluru, under his stewardship. The then said conference was, the theme of the conference was walking the extra mile for judicial excellence. On May 4, 2020, Justice Desai was elevated as an additional judge of High Court of Karnataka, and on September 25, 21, he was sworn in as permanent judge of this. As a judge of this court, Justice Desai has served the institution with utmost dedication. He has authored numerous important judgments, many of which have been reported in law journals. In his relatively short tenure of 1 year and 6 months, he disposed of more than 2,880 civil, criminal, and other matters. I shall refer to few of them. The Honorable High Court was required to look into the legality of deduction of ex gratia amount paid in compensation amount as per Employees Compensation Act in Nusrat Jahan versus Kalburgi Electrical Supply Company Limited. Justice Desai held that payments made divorce section 8, 28 and 29 cannot be deducted in compensation determined and payable by the Commissioner of Employees Compensation under this Act. Even if any private payment is disbursed by the employer and the Act safeguards the interest of the workman in the light of increasing use of machinery and consequent danger to them. In Bidar Urban Cooperative Bank Limited versus Girish, the issue concerning the appreciation of evidence in cases arising out of dishonor of trade under Section 138 of the Negotiable Instrument Act was examined by the learned single judge. It was held that the penal provision of Section 138 is applicable only to the checks which are issued for the discharge in whole or in part of any debt or any other liability, which according to explanation must be legally enforceable debt or other liability and is not applicable to time-barred debt. In Nagaraj versus Ishwar, Justice Desai observed that it is the duty of the court to record plea of the accused by putting substance of the accusation against him. The complainant's presence, personal attendance at the time of recording the plea of accused, is not essential at all and held that simply in order to dispose of cases, complaints should not be dismissed when there is no necessity of complainant's presence. In Ismail B versus Mehboob Sahib, the court was required to look into aspect of providing relief of declaration of title based on revenue documents, where the learned single judge has categorically held that the revenue documents are not the documents of title. Brother Justice Desai also contributed a lot on the administrative side. He has served as an administrative judge of Yadgir district and was also part of several administrative committees. Justice Desai had a very distinguished career in judiciary for over 3 decades. He has exceptional qualities such as discipline, dedication, and commitment. His contribution to the cause of justice will always be fondly remembered. Justice Desai is happily married to Srimati Anupama Desai, a homemaker, and has 2 children. His daughter, Srimati Priyanka, is a gold medalist in MTech and is working as hardware engineer at Intel Corporation, Bengaluru. His son-in-law, Shri Sheetal Patil, has submitted his thesis for PhD in mechanical engineering from BITS Pilani, Rajasthan, sponsored by NBC, Jaipur, under the Prime Minister's Fellowship Program. His son, Siddhartha Desai, is a practicing advocate at High Court of Karnataka, Bengaluru. A warm and affectionate farewell to Brother Justice P.N. Desai. I am sure that even after his retirement, Justice Desai will remain active and continue to serve the cause of justice in some capacity. On behalf of my sister and brother judges, and on my own behalf, as also on behalf of the entire legal fraternity, with a heavy heart, I bid farewell to Justice Desai and wish him and his family members peace, prosperity, good health, and happiness for all the years to come. Thank you.
My Lord, Honorable the Chief Justice, Sri Prasanna B. Varalaji, esteemed sister and brother judges at Principal Benches at Dharwad and Kalburgi, Sri Prabhulinga Navargi, Advocate General, Additional Advocate Generals, Sri M. Dhyan Chinnappa, Sri Subramanya, Sri Arun Shah, Sri Vidyavati M. Potter Shatta, Sri Prasanna M. Deshpande, Sri Y. Vijay Kumar, Sri H.L. Vishala Raghu, Chairman, and Sri Mangalekar Vinay Bala Sahib, Vice Chairman, Karnataka State Bar Council, and other members of the State Bar Council, Bengaluru. Sri Kiran S. Dowdy, V.S. Segde, State Public Prosecutors, and other government advocates. Sri Shanti Bhushan, Deputy Solicitor General of India, Sri R. Shankar Nayan, Additional Solicitor General of India, and other central government advocates. Srimati B.N. Sujata, President, Judicial Officers Association, Office Bearers, and Judicial Officers of the State. Sri Vivek Subbareddy, President, and Sri T.Z. Ravi, General Secretary, Sri Harisha M., Treasurer, and other office bearers of the Advocate Association, Bengaluru. Sri Suresh Udayagadi, President and Office Bearers, Bar Association of High Court of Karnataka, Dharwad Bench, and Sri R.S. Kadadanchi, President and Office Bearers of Bar Association High Court of Karnataka, Kalburgi Bench. Srimati Prabha Murthy, President, and Srimati J. Hamsa, Secretary and other office bearers of the Indian Federation of Women Lawyers, Karnataka State, Registrar General and other registrars of the High Court of Karnataka, additional registrars at Dharwad and Kalburgi Bench, learned senior advocates, learned members of the bar, my family members, and the staff of the High Court of Karnataka, print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. I am highly grateful to the Honorable Chief Justice for the kind words spoken about me and for his love and affection towards me. Mr. Chairman, I am deeply touched by the good words and sentiments expressed about me. I accept and acknowledge them with all humility. Appreciation of good qualities of others indicate one's healthy attitude. Odyssey of a person's life navigating many paths. There can be little control over the journey. I remember that after completing my BSc in chemistry, I intend to pursue my master degree in science at Karnataka University. My father, who was an advocate, advised me that I should pursue LLB and become an advocate, which is a noble and independent profession. My close friends also instructed me to apply LLB course. Although I had got MSc Maths seat at Karnataka University, due to persuasion of my father and friends, I joined LLB course at the University College of Law, Dharwad. I enrolled as an advocate in the year 1984 and joined the chambers of my reverend father, late Sri Indigenous advocate, and practiced at Navalkund and Dharwad district courts. I became a judge by accident. I started my judicial career as a municipal magistrate and reached the zenith of my career, that is judge of this esteemed institution. The period of nearly 31 years in the judiciary has given me immense satisfaction. I feel that I must share a little about my journey so far. After practicing as an advocate for 8 years, I joined judiciary as a municipal magistrate at Turvekere in the year 1992. I still fondly remember that in those days, the judges used to write judgments and orders by their own hands, and as there were insufficiency of stenographers and judgment writers, there were no computers in the courts. During those days, the judgments were typed on typewriters. If the typist was on leave, I myself used to record the evidence by hand and write the orders in the order sheet itself. Nevertheless, my disposal of cases and judicial work was never affected. After serving 4 years, 10 months at Turvekere, I was posted to Sedam at Kalburgi district, wherein there was a pilot project introduced by the High Court of Karnataka in that district. The aim of the project was to see that there was no pendency of cases for more than 2 years. The normal quota for judicial officer for disposal is 12 points per month, but in pilot project it is 24 points. I must say here, with help and cooperation of members of the bar and staff, I could dispose of most of the oldest cases in a short span of time. I was also interned into Municipal Court at Chittapur for 3 days in a week. I had to use a public transport which was not available at that time in those areas after court hours. I used to return to Sedam from whatever available mode of transport, such as tempo, jeeps, two-wheelers. I was selected and posted to Karnataka Judicial Academy in the year 1999 as a founder assistant director. The dedication and hard work in the academy helped me to excel in my career. I worked in academy for 3 times, firstly as assistant director, then as deputy director, subsequently as a senior faculty member. My tenure in the Karnataka Judicial Academy is an intellectually stimulating and a highly satisfying experience. It gave me an opportunity to participate in national level and state level seminars and workshops on various legal subjects. That enhanced my exposure to different fields of law. I got an opportunity to serve as a trial judge in various fields of law and also in various capacities. The work of a judicial officer is a sterness and taxing appreciation of their good work and timely promotion to ease the load and create a new vigor in them to do better work. I had a good fortune of working on the administrative side as a secretary to Honorable Chief Justice, Additional Registrar General, High Court of Karnataka, Dharwad Bench, Registrar Judicial and Registrar Vigilance of the High Court of Karnataka under the aegis of then Chief Justices, Honorable Justice P.D. Dinakaran, Honorable Justice D.H. Vagela, Honorable Justice Subrokamal Mukherjee, Honorable Justice Dinesh Maheshwari, Honorable Justice Abhay Srinivas Vogue, and then acting Chief Justices, Justice H.C. Ramesh and Honorable Justice L. Narayanaswamy. I fondly remember the congenial atmosphere created by the Honorable Chief Justice and the faith which they have reposed in me. I took oath on 4/5/2020 as a judge of High Court of Karnataka. It was a lockdown period due to COVID-19 pandemic. There was a total restraint on movement of vehicles and persons. It is only the courts which worked during COVID-19 pandemic without any interruption. The adoption of virtual mode made it possible to render justice to the needy in such a critical hours. The learned members of the bar, the officials of other departments, the High Court staff, each one worked with amazing speed. COVID-19 has compelled us to adopt modern technologies in legal field. Now we have reached the stage of using artificial intelligence in judiciary. I always believed that the duty cast upon a judge is a noble one and that the discharge of this duty was with clear conscience, the basic necessity for every judge. I would like to quote a passage from the judgment of Supreme Court of India in the case of SP Gupta versus Union of India, reported in year 1982 SC 149, which I always remind myself and try to follow. I quote, a judge should be independent of himself. A judge is a human being who is a bundle of passions and prejudices, likes and dislikes, affection and ill will, hatred and contempt, and fear and recklessness. In order to be a successful judge, these elements should be curbed and kept under restraint, and that is possible only by education, training, continued practice, and cultivation of sense of humility and dedication to duty. These curves can neither be brought in the market nor injected into human system by written or unwritten laws. If these things are there, even if any protective measures provided by the Constitution and the laws go, the independence of judiciary will not suffer. But with all these measures being there, a judge may not be independent. It is the inner strength of the judges that alone can save the judiciary. The life of a judge does not really call for great act of self-sacrifice, but it does insist upon small acts of self-denial almost every day. The following sloka explain the true traits of men with discussion which all judges should possess. Nindantu niti nipunaha idiva stavantu Lakshmi samavishyatu gachata va yateshtam advaiva va marana mastu yugantareva nyayatata pravichalanti padan nadhira. That is in English, let men trade in ethics or morality. Insult or praise, let Lakshmi, that is wealth, accumulate or vanishes as she likes. Let death come today itself or at the end of Yuga. Men with discretion will not deflect from the path of rectitude. This is only an ideal. It is difficult to attain it, but every judge should at least endeavor to set his eyes on that goal. Unquote. I must say, I always applied this cardinal principle and motto while discharging my duty as a judge. It is coincident that I started my first sitting as judge of this High Court with the Honorable Justice Abhay Srinivas, who was then the Chief Justice and presently Judge of Supreme Court of India. Today, my last sitting as a judge of this court was with present Honorable Chief Justice Prasanna B. Varale. I will always cherish it. For Honorable Chief Justice Prasanna B. Varale makes every occasion joy and happiness. Rarely we come across men of his ability, humility, gentle, kind and accessible to one and all. I immensely thank Honorable the Chief Justice for his guidance, support, and for reposing confidence in me. I have received great encouragement and support from my sister and brother judges with whom I have shared the division bench. I profusely thank them. I also thank all my sister and brother judges for their support and cooperation. My beloved parents always had a vision to see me in a good position. The blessings of my father, late Sri N.J. Desai, my mother, late Srimati Sarojini Devi, made me to occupy the respectable position. I fondly remember the blessings of my mother-in-law, late Srimati Shantabai Kabir. I go down with great reverence and offers my pranams to them. I have considered the opportunity of any office I held as an opportunity to serve justice to best of my ability. While doing so, I could not give much attention to my family. My wife, Srimati Anupama, took care of myself and my family members at all times. I owe a great deal to her for bearing me patiently for all these years. My daughter Priyanka and son Siddharth have always taken care of me with smiling face and sacrificed their comforts. My wife and children have stood by me in all thick and thin. They are the pillars of strength through all these years. My son-in-law Siddharth has been affectionate and supportive. I extend my heartfelt thanks to all of them. I express my deep sense of gratitude to my brothers, late Sri J. Desai, Sri Vidyadhar Patil, sisters Srimati Janaki, Smita, late Srimati Sujata, late Srimati Sumangala, my co-brother Sri Arun Varul, my brother-in-law Sri Chetan Kabir, and my maternal uncle Sri Suresh Patil, and all their family members who have contributed in my well-being and enabled me to discharge my duty with utmost care. All my relatives and friends, have encouraged and supported me. I am thankful to all of them. The judicial officers in the state, staff and advocates have extended their cooperation in discharge of my duties. I immensely thank each and every one. The Registrar General and the other registrars, both present and former, with whom I have worked, deserve appreciation for their dedicated performance and also assistance in my administration. Registrar General Sri K.S. Bharat Kumar, Registrar Recruitment Manjunath Nayak, Registrar Judicial M. Chandrasekhar Reddy, Registrar Administrative Rajiv Gowda, Registrar Infrastructure and Maintenance Sri Saidul Nisa, Registrar Protocol Sri Sunil Shettar, Registrar Computer Dinesh N.G. and Central Project Coordinator Sri Shanabasappa Kembhavi, and Sri Ron Vasdeva and K.S. Vijay, Additional Registrar General at Dharwad and Kalburgi Bench, Sri Dayananda V.H. and Venkatesh Murthy, Additional Registrar Judicial at Dharwad and Kalburgi Bench, and other registers, office of the registry and staff of the High Court. I thank them for their valuable support. I acknowledge the service rendered by protocol staff of the High Court and other district courts. The protocol branch earlier headed by Kanakaraj, the then joint registrar, now by Deputy Registrar Sri K.T. Manjunath, Metri Hanmantappa, Sri Raghu, Sri Ram, Bhim Raju, Naveen, and other staff at Bengaluru, Sri Rajan Tilugul, Gundappa, Protocol Officer at Kalburgi Bench, and Raghu Burma, Protocol Officer at Dharwad Bench, and other protocol staff who have provided assistance to me and my family members anytime I needed. They are known for their dedicated service. I express my gratitude and appreciation to them. Dr. Wahid Khan, Dr. Jaisila, previous doctors, Dr. Mahendra, Dr. Kumar, Dr. Dikshit, and Dr. Trivedi at Principal Bench, and Dr. Mahantesh Advani at Dharwad Bench, and Medical Officer of Kalburgi Bench, Medical Protocol Staff, headed by Venkatachalapati Nayak, Rajgopal, Sri Dinesh, Rajesh, Jyoti Prakash, Hemrao, and their team have taken care of me and my family members and rendered timely service. Myself and my family members are highly indebted to them. I also thank my personal secretary, Srimati Nagaratna, Srimati Hemlata, Additional Secretary, Srimati Anita G. Typist, Srimati Anita G.V. Court Officer, Law Clerk Rani, Jemedar Shivkumar, Sri B. Gangadhara, Court Attendant, for their valuable and timely assistance. I express my gratitude to my driver, Sri Rajendra Hiremat, gunman Sri Devendra Kumar, the home staff, Srimati Sureka Meti, Nagraj Kurbetta, Ms. Kirti Sheikh, security persons at home office, Chetan Olekar, Manjunath Gali, Siddharama, who have taken care of me and my family members and rendered great service. I thank all of them. At the felicitation given to me by the Advocates Association Navalgul while joining in judiciary in the year 1992, I had promised the members of the Bar Association that I will bring honor and respect to the place of my practice and my native. Nimmattelige Bhuvat Hanalade Kullataran. Hope I live to what I had promised. I am grateful to the God and all those who are responsible for giving me an opportunity to serve the society. I tried to do my best to discharge my duties, the oath I have taken, and assurance I have given the members of the legal fraternity. I express my satisfaction and contentment in my service. I leave it to the members of the bar to adjudge me. I once again thank Chairman of the Bar Council and all the members of the bar and everyone present here for their good wishes. Thank you one and all.
Yes.
I directed the Honorable Chief Justice the moment in the afternoon session, which is a Dharwad.
Recording stopped.